Well, welcome everybody to a Friday night semifinal section matchup. Tonight we got the Hastings,
Raiders.
There you go. Hastings Raiders coming in at 20-7 against your Eagan Wildcats coming in at 16-11. On the call, you got Matt Carruthers with Jeremy Bly.
Thanks, Matt. Really looking forward to the matchup tonight. The crowd, I've never seen this many people in the Eagan gym tonight, so excited for this matchup.
Yeah, Hastings travels well. What, about 20-minute drive maybe? Being around the program for a few years, I don't remember ever playing Hastings, so it's a new matchup. Don't know a whole lot about them, but we'll learn.
We have some common opponents between them. They beat Eastview to be here tonight. We beat Burnsville, but earlier we beat Eastview twice. They lost to Tartan by 2. We lost to Tartan by 3, so very similar tonight. I think the key to this matchup will be which team plays their game and doesn't have jitters to start out.
Yeah, looking at Hastings and looking a little bit at their stats, pretty even scoring. Certainly, a few guys that stand out. Matt Foss, he's a leading scorer, just about 16 points a game. Weston Schultz comes in at a little bit over 11. Lucas Foss, brother of Matt Foss, comes in a little about 11. And then Marlo Strain comes in at 10. So 4 guys scoring double digits or greater, and then a couple more guys. Looks like they probably run about 7-8 deep in their rotation, and looks like all of them could score.
Yeah, that'll be the key tonight. Good man-to-man defense, hopefully cut down on penetration where we don't have to help out. If we have to do a lot of helping out, guys are going to be able to knock down shots.
Yep, and if you're new to Eagan basketball, tuning in for the first time, I'd say from our side, a lot of dangerous scores, but the guy to really watch is junior Alex Schreffer, number 25. Just see him moving out to midcourt. He's kind of our do-it-all guy, right? He's 16 points a game, almost 7 rebounds a game, a little bit over 4 assists a game, 1.5 steals a game, all things that lead the team in those categories. So he is our Swiss knife at a high level.
And he brings to the game something that's kind of lost right now, too, is that mid-range game. He gets into that 10, 12 feet, he's just money.
Yep. Now, but going with the new style game, if you're talking about firing up threes, that's Mikey McKenzie for us. He's 83 made threes on the season, coming in about 11.4 points per game, and the vast majority of that comes from 3. If he gets an inch, it's going up.
Absolutely. You have to get up in his face, make him put it on the ground and get to the basket, because he's deadly from about anywhere on the court.
So on the court to start for the Raiders, and apologize if we mess any names up here, but Kaya Nesterby, Weston Schultz, Matthew Foss, Marlo Strain, and Lucas Foss. Eagan will be with the traditional starters. We got Kevin Kemp, Alex Schreffer, Mikey McKenzie, Wes Hoke, and Will Barron.
Hastings starts out in a zone. Shooting will be a key tonight. It looks like they're going to dare us to shoot it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that zone opens up for either kickouts, if we can get to dribble penetration, get them to collapse. Wes Hoke with the great baseline drive and finish. And then as you talked about, Alex Schreffer, if he can kind of pick and choose his spots and find the soft spot of that zone and get to the mid-range. Absolutely.
Great finish there by Wesley Hoke. Nice to see him get to the basket, especially in a zone.
Got an opening shot off deep. Rebound to Mikey McKenzie.
Deep
that was
3 there by Foss.
Yes. Good skip pass over to Mikey. Set back to the top.
And just looking at the size right now, I think we have the size advantage. So if we can get Kemp posted up, I think we can take advantage of that.
It's a good look for Wesley Hoke, a little short. Good rebound to Schreffer. There's that mid-range game, just off the front rim.
I jinxed him.
It's all right. It's a long game.
Get the nerves out. He'll knock that down, trust me.
Ball inside to Lucas Foss. Hands off. Oh, looked like maybe an extra step. Maybe it's that slow step for Marlo Strain with his first points. 2-2, 16:30 remaining in the first half.
I think they call that the Euro step. Mikey with the deep 3.
That's probably a little adrenaline. The gym's not usually this packed. He'll be all right. He'll settle in.
Eagan in their standard man-to-man defense here, switching all screens. It's like a standard motion offense by Hastings.
Yep. Look for the slip inside to Lucas Foss, no good. I don't know, I think that's the soccer own goal. So we won't think Lucas Foss got credit for it, but we'll say Schreffer's on the board. It's good dribble penetration and look for Kevin Kemp. I think that'll be there, just got to complete the pass. It's a skip over to Strain. Looks like they're running a pretty similar motion offense to what we do.
I would agree.
Kick back out to Foss. Oh, it's a nice find. Rebound to Kemp. We'll have to watch that slip, though. It's a couple times they've been able to get that down into Lucas Foss.
They're setting a lot of screens, getting switches, so their bigs are on our guards.
Over to an open Mikey McKenzie. Good rebound from Alex Schreffer and the harm. Foul and harm, or bucket and harm.
That's the one tough thing about being in a zone is rebounding, right? Who your responsibility is for the box out. There, Schrofer working hard, not taking anything for granted that shot's going to go in, and great rebounded finish with the opposite hand.
We'll say, though, if we can find shots like that from Mikey McKenzie throughout the game, I think we're gonna like what we see.
If Hastings is going to give him that, it's going to be a long night. I know he missed the first two, but he'll knock him down.
Schreffer to the line, comes in about an 82%. Oh, I shouldn't have said it out loud.
There it is, the dunk! The
Put back to Mr. Kemp.
22 strains going to be on Kevin Kemp's poster.
I think the student body wants that tap of the head on your head, all right? It's another find. Number 21, Jacob Bruder, who just checked in. He's a 6'3" senior.
They are getting really good looks down low. Coach McKenzie's not going to be happy about that.
Yeah, we've got to start to sag down and take that away.
Got some friendly chants back and forth with the student section. This is playoff basketball.
Love that on a Friday night. Tried to skip past. Schreffer a little short trying to find over to McKenzie. Picked off by Schultz. And a three-point look from Marlo Strain, who lets the student body know about it. Brings us 9-6. Hastings Raiders ahead. 13:50 to go in the first half.
Back in that zone again.
Good take from Will Barron. And that's where I think you can dribble and penetrate into that zone if they don't slide over.
Sitting in that zone to take two dribbles and get a layup, that's tough. Coach ain't going to be happy about that for Hastings.
Back out to Matthew Foss. He looks to drive on Barron. Got a block from Kevin Kemp. Not his first one of the season. He comes in averaging about 1.5 per game to lead the team.
Not a recipe for success to challenge Kevin Kemp at the rim.
And it looks like we've got Schultz to trigger the ball in up top of the key to Strain. Handoff to Henderson. So Brady Henderson, a freshman that we were discussing pregame. Not a lot of freshmen get varsity run, but be interesting to see how he does.
Yeah, it's pretty
in this
impressive
pressure situation.
For a freshman to be playing at this level.
All right, Hastings settling into the motion. Drive, kick out to the Henderson we just talked about, and good. Good for the first shot of the day.
They say he shoots it at about 42% from behind the arc, so we got to know where he's at.
Mikey McKenzie with the quick pull and answer.
They keep giving him that shot. I'm telling you, he'll knock it down at a high percentage.
Yeah, Mikey doesn't need to have his toes right off the line. But once he crosses half court, he's in range.
Good help defense by Schrofer there.
And ball to the Cats. All right, first sub of the game coming at the 12-minute mark. We got, got Kyle Peterson checking in, Alex Lynn, and Donjay Knox. Staying in the game will be Alex Schreffer and Mikey McKenzie.
Number 3, Esterby checking in for Hastings. Looks like Hastings going man-to-man for the first time tonight.
Good look from Kyle Peterson for three. That'd be great if we got Kyle going today. He can shoot the ball. Just gotta get it, see a couple go in game situations.
That's the key of the zone. You get that ball moving, you're gonna get a good open look.
Cats with the lead now, 14-12, 11:45 remaining in the first half. Hendrickson working around perimeter.
Eagans just have to string a couple stops here together, right? Offensive ends working pretty good.
Yeah, good dig from Mikey. We're on a little bobble from Hendrickson. Swings over to Peterson. Steps in for I don't know what you call that, 20-footer, 18-footer?
I'd say about an 18-footer, but that's a good sign when the guy comes off the bench and hits his first two shots.
That's right. That's a quick 5 points to Kyle Peterson.
He's going to have a lot of confidence the rest of the night. Great block by Alex Lon.
Donjay Knox with the putback, get in. And Hastings taking a timeout. Brings us 18-12, Eagan Wildcats, 11 minutes remaining in the first half.
Once our defense picked up there, the lead starts to expand. We keep forcing turnovers on that defensive end. Our offense is looking really good right now.
And I'd say that's not something I've seen as much of watching this year's team versus the last couple years, where sometimes we use some of that tenaciousness on defense to get some turnovers and some runouts. So I think if we can start to introduce a little bit of that and get a couple easy buckets, sometimes we kind of tend to play a half-court offense, and we've got the shooters to do that, but never hurts to get a couple runouts, and more than anything, it's not even the points, right? It's getting the crowd going and getting everybody excited. So hopefully we'll find some opportunities to dig down, help on defense, turn them over, and get the ball out and get running with guys like Donjay.
And I also like to look for when they come out of a timeout if they're going to try something different. It looks like Eagan's going to put on a 1-2-2 press here, show some different look for Hastings. Hastings looking to handle it
collapses
pretty well.
down. It's got to be getting close. Got that over at about the 9-second mark. Oh, there's a steal for Donjay. Oh, look at the swing. That might be one where we want to look out, see if we can't hit Kai Strunk out in the corner. We go offensive. Going to call a charge on, not charge, a block on Alex Land.
Was he in the circle? It looked like he was set.
Looked well set up. We don't have instant replay, but we'll assume he was in the circle because he looked awfully set up.
I would imagine Eagan TV will get us a screen next year.
That's right. Brady Hendrickson good on the first attempt. Matthew Foss checking back into the game for Weston Schultz. And I think we talked about him briefly on the opportunity to kick out, but Kai Strunk checked in for Mikey McKenzie. Hendrickson a little deep on the second effort. Rebound to Kyle Peterson. Cats looking to push.
Trying to figure out what type of zone. Type of zone would you say this is, Matt?
I don't know. I'll watch a little closer here on the next time down because I don't think it's that 2-1-2 that we were kind of looking for. Deep pull off. Kyle Peterson with the second rebound. Kyle's impacting the game multiple ways just a couple minutes in.
It's good to see from the
Swing
junior.
over to Kyle. Look good. I like that shot. With the confidence that he's got after a couple makes, that's a great find from Schro, and good shot.
Another good look.
Brady Hendrickson with the foul and harm.
Wow, just a freshman, really aggressive.
Foul goes on Donjay Knox, his first.
It's his 6th point of the night. Shooting the free throw for his 7th.
I think he said from talking to Coach McKenzie, they knew he could shoot it from 3 a little bit, but I'm not sure if they had the scouting report that he was going to put the head down and get to the rack.
Showing that he can do multiple things.
So let's see here. It looks, I don't know, kind of a 3-2.
Sometimes they're trapping, sometimes they're not.
Yeah. Good find over in the corner for Kai Strunk. Good for 3. It's a good find from Alex Land. That's how you break that zone.
That's a good sign from the bench tonight. Between Kyle and Strunk, 8 points off the bench.
And Donjay Knox with the steal, hustle down, got on the ground, got the tie up, and possession will go back to Hastings. But really good effort from Donjay.
It's good to see when Donjay gets in there, giving that effort.
Yeah, he's still learning the game, I think, a little bit, but he's got a motor for sure.
Nice putback, a steal, couple steals.
And that's what you want to see, right? When the bench comes in, you know, they're ready to go.
Nice block by Schrofer there.
Alex Land looking to push up. Probing into the middle, looking to swing out. Alex Schrofer up to Knox, swings around over to Kyle Peterson. He's going to look for a skip pass over to Kai Strunk. Drives in, kicks back out to Alex Land. Drives the lane with the runner. No good, but that's a good look.
Nice
it's a good attack.
Floater, absolutely.
Yep.
Just a little deep.
Oh, guess that's a no call.
Just a no call.
Definitely a Hastings player initiated the contact with the shoulder down. Mikey McKenzie back in the game for Kai Strunk.
I don't know what Alex Land's supposed to do there. It's good defensive position, just gets run over.
Now, to be fair, they didn't call a foul, right? They just called it out of bounds. Good step and good front from Donjay Knox.
Slow down a little bit, Donjay. Oh!
Hard foul. Good sportsmanship, though. Helped him up after the hard foul. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't give him a chance to get the and one, but, you know, after you put him on his backside, give him a hand.
That's what they teach you. Go up and contest and make sure they don't finish.
Foul goes on number 22, Marlo Strain. Donjay Knox to the line for 2.
That's Strain's second, so has to be careful here.
Donjay good with the first. Wesley Hoke checking in for Kyle Peterson. Some great minutes from Kyle Peterson.
I expect he'll get back in there shortly. That was
absolutely
great minutes off the bench.
Donjay Knox with the second free throw attempt coming. Just off the side. Takes us to 22-16 Eagan. 8:20 remaining in the first half.
Good little pick and roll there.
Yeah, we get the travel. That's a good double team. Good help defense, and got Lucas Foss to shuffle the feet as he was trying to gather the ball.
Yeah, good weak side help that forced him into that travel.
But I will say again, they're coming up, setting that screen, and then finding that little slip pass into it.
Hastings
have to make a little adjustment.
extending their zone here a little bit, but Eagan breaks it easily.
Swing over to Hope. Hope back up to Land, up to Alex Schrofer, mid-range pull-up. Good.
There it is. The mid-range game that we were talking about that he brings.
And I think
if he gets in that area, it's going to be a long night for Hastings.
Oh, great recovery from Donjay. Missed on the front, but didn't give up on it. Came back and blocked it. Push up to Wes Hoke. Wesley looking for help. Swing over to Mike McKenzie. Flips back over. Alex Land looked at 3. Kicks it back over to Mikey. Mikey driving base. Pulls up for the little floater. Good. He doesn't make a lot of those, but it is in the bag.
It is in the arsenal. That's good to see because they can't just run out on him. He shows that he can put it on the ground and finish.
Eagan with bodies flying all over the ground. That's unfortunate, right? They get it down low. Alex Schrofer tries to close out. Lucas Foster, but you'll take that, right? That all comes from hustle and trying to turn him over.
Just a bad bounce with the basketball, right? Good hustle by Eagan. It just kind of bounced around there and fell in the hands of a guy that's wide open under the hoop.
Yep. Kevin Kemp checks back in, and broken record, just like we talked about, Kyle Peterson. Great minutes from Donjay, and I'm sure he'll be back in bringing that energy. Foss good on the free throw. Got Jacob Bruder checking back in for Lucas Foss. and Will Barron back in. So I think Eagan's back to the starting 5.
Kind of extended zone here again by Hastings.
There's
really
a find over to
that
Michael
effective.
McKenzie, and good. That opens up a 10-point advantage for the Wildcats. Good contest from Kemp.
Not really understanding the Hastings strategy right now of leaving one of the best shooters in the South Suburban Conference wide open. Have to know where he's at.
Well, if they don't make that adjustment, we'll let it go. We're not going to go tap him at halftime and remind them. Good baseline. Go ahead.
Just thinking as a coach.
Skip back over to Mikey. Look for a swing. Back over to Mikey. Got to think he's going to try to pull a little short. Might have rushed that one just a touch. But you know, when you made your last couple, that's all right every once in a while. He'll make the next one.
That was kind of a quick shot there by Mikey. He's kind of got a normal shot and then a quick one that he tries to get off, and that was more the quick one where I don't think he's quite as effective with
right.
that.
I think if you can let him catch it and get 2 feet set, that he's pretty deadly there.
That's the shot that we wanted to take.
Good help down from Hastings, though. Alex Schreffer was looking to drive, turned his back, which is always a little dangerous when you go into paint. Gets to be a lot of hands there.
Good transition defense there by Eagan. Make him set up and earn it the tough way.
Ball swings out to number 5, Weston Schultz with 3.
Got some penetration there, kind of broke down our defense there, kicked it out for a good open look.
All right. Good find to Alex Schreffer, and good for a 3 or 2. And 1 coming up.
That was good ball movement. Great pass to Schrofer in the lane, who finishes with the guy hitting him in the head.
Foul went on Jacob Reuter, his first. No real foul trouble to speak of. I think we got 3 team fouls on each, so no trouble so far. Alex Schreffer good with the free throw, and he shoots it at about an 83% clip. So I said that earlier and he missed it, but I can say it after this time. It's okay. Didn't jinx him.
Peterson back in the game for Eagan. Nice
good help.
Give and go, but
yep. But enough help that it just distracts a little bit on that shot attempt. All right, Wesley Hoke being hounded.
Hastings
swings it around.
Extending that zone a little
Over
bit.
to Kyle Peterson, just off front. Great rebound from Kemp. Back up top to Hoke. And good for 3. Cats open up a 13-point advantage, just under 5 minutes to go. And good balanced scoring if you look up at the sideboard. Everybody's on the board right now.
It's a great shot by Hoke. I think sometimes the shot gets a little flat. That had good arc on it. Usually when that happens, he's knocking it down.
It's going to go on Kyle Peterson. Looks like he might have just draped across the arm a little bit on the drive. It's going to be Lucas Foss going back to the line for 2. Shooter's touch on the first. Foss with the second, and good.
Kind of extend this zone, but they're not really trapping out of it, so not sure what they're trying to
I don't know.
I
think if anything, they're just putting themselves out of position because it's not really, they're not really pressing it right in the backcourt.
Yep, they're not getting any turnovers out of it, but we're getting open looks usually. So
yep. Little miscommunication there. Barron drove the baseline. I think he was expecting McKenzie to kind of settle down into the corner. We'll say if they were able to connect, I think that was going to be an open look.
Yeah, I think McKenzie cut to the wing, and Barron's thought he was going to cut to the corner.
Good dump into Lucas Foss, but off on the attempt. They are finding a way to get it down to him. Now, he's undersized, right? He's about a head under Kevin Kemp, but they are finding ways to get it down to him. Kyle Peterson then stuck in the corner, gets it out to Mikey. Good find into the, oh, just lost. Ooh. All right. Hastings crowd behind us didn't like that. I don't know that they're wrong on that. That looked like he lost that on the way up on his own accord.
That's what you call home court advantage.
There
We'll
you go.
that.
That's why you want that higher seating sections, right?
Absolutely.
Barron's good with the first. You know, there's a lot of calls in basketball, right? So every once in a while, it's, you know, got to shine the right way on you.
Schrofer back in the game. Real quick rest there. Wasn't sitting very long.
No. And I think, you know, it's playoff basketball, right? So I think you tell him, make sure you're hydrated because you're not coming off the court too much.
Yep.
Just off front
Get a
rim.
quick rest, and when you're ready, let me know.
Yep. Oh, great help. Backside coming from Alex Schreffer, denied the inlet pass. Over to Mikey McKenzie for three, just a little deep. Rebound goes to Matthew Foss.
Great look, though.
Good find from Will Barron. Timeout to the Cats. So I'd say right now, Hastings is getting it down like we just talked about. They're getting it down to Lucas Foss. Unfortunately for Eagan, he's not converted on all those opportunities, and a lot of that's been some really good help down defense and just the size of Kevin Kemp. But I think we want to talk a little bit about that SAG defense a little bit and how we can help out with that because they seem to be getting what they want. What are you seeing as a guy who's coached a lot of basketball?
Yeah, they're really trying to force it inside to Foss. Undersized, we got the advantage height-wise, so I'm not exactly sure why they keep challenging us. He's missed a lot close to the rim, and I think it's because of our height, and it's making him a little nervous.
Yeah, trying to look through the board here. I think he's got 7, but a fair chunk of that's been at the free throw line, so I don't think it's actually been on, you know, made field goals.
I mean,
but they seem committed to it. So
he's had 3 or 4 misses right at the rim, right? So
yeah.
I mean, if he's got 4 inches, them are probably going in.
Right. But I don't think we want to count on continuing to miss, so we might need to adjust a little bit of how do we deny that a little bit better and get into a front position.
Correct.
Swing pass over to Hope, looks to drive. Barron turned down the 3, over to Mikey. Kemp swing, oh. Little miscommunication there. I think Barron went to cut, and Kevin thought he was going to float back out to midcourt. Quick recap, 36-24, Eagan Wildcats. 3 minutes remaining in the first half.
4 fouls for each team, so no one's in foul trouble here.
Hand off to Brady Hendrickson. And foul from Wesley Hope.
Just getting a little aggressive with his hands.
They'll take Eagan up to 5 team fouls. Don't see anybody with more than 1 on the Eagan side.
Little 1-4 low set here for the inbounds play.
Back over to the corner, and good for 3.
Very well executed there by Hastings.
There's Weston Schultz. I think that's 2 made threes for him, so something we'll want to make note of. Come down. Cats swinging it around the perimeter. Mikey McKenzie with the pull, and good. That's 11 points for Mikey McKenzie in the first half. Again, if you've watched the film, I'm not sure how they're letting them get that look, but we will take it. But good movement by the Cats to get that look.
Yeah, it was good ball movement. I mean, if you're going to sit in that zone, you're going to give up open looks, but I would dare someone else to shoot it other than him.
All right, Kevin pops up high, looks to dive back in, over to Mikey McKenzie, drives baseline. Found himself a little bit in the land of the Giants with nowhere to go. Tried to dump it off to Kevin Kemp, but turnover. Swing over to Matt Foss. He's going to pull for 3. Just off front. Kevin Kemp with the rebound.
Good contest
Say
by Hoke there.
90 seconds to go here, 12-point advantage. I think we're looking for really good uncontested shots here. And that's one we'll take. I know it didn't go, but we'll take that shot.
Yeah, very good look. Well, that's what all you can ask for there.
Good finish from Marlo Strain. Foul on Will Barron. Looks like he'll be going to the line for the and one attempt.
Will Barron's kind of grabbing his knee there. Not sure what happened. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah, couldn't tell. A little knee to knee there, or maybe just you know,
just an awkward step. Maybe.
Yeah, an awkward step, trying to shift body weight against a pretty aggressive drive from Stroh.
Eagan's kind of dominated this half so far. We got to keep our focus here and keep that lead. Lack of focus and a couple turnovers or something. Hastings can get right back in there, going in confident to the locker room.
Yeah, I'd love to get this back to double digits here before half.
That would be nice.
Kind of where we've been the last 5-6 minutes.
You never want to give a team confidence going into the locker room.
That's right. Swing over to Hoke, looks to drive. That's a good look again. I think we'll take those shots. Just got to convert them. All right, let's play a little defense here, fellas.
That was a great box out by Foss, too, keeping Kemp off the boards.
And swing over to Esterby. Just like that, 6-point game, and now we got the Hastings crowd into it. 45 seconds, so Cats can run the clock pretty far down. Swing over to Wes Hope.
Big shot here.
Good shot. How that's not a foul. There we go.
There we go.
Hard to rebound with one arm when the guy's got you arm barred with the other one.
That was a hug.
You need a timeout, Eagan. Call it.
Back up to Hope. It's a good takeaway that we were looking to get Mikey open, but we still find him. A little off. Good box.
They're doing a good job of keeping Kemp off the boards. He's usually getting them offensive rebounds.
All right. Shot clock's off. Got to think Hastings going to play for the last shot here. 13 seconds to go. 39-33 advantage Eagan.
Need a stop here.
Matt Foss with the pull off. It should be possession, I would think, to Eagan. Eagan was rebounding it, and Hastings came up and tapped it out of bounds, so not sure how that wouldn't go our way.
Not sure what the ref was looking at that was right in front of the play.
Yeah, I don't know why he needed help, but we can help him. All right, 2.5 seconds. Oh. Yeah, didn't quite execute that inbounds. Maybe fell asleep just a touch on the inbound, and Hastings did a good job coming back and contesting it. So as we go to half, 39-33. Good first half, played well. I think both teams got some shots they think should have gone down, so we'll see how the second half adjustments come out.
Absolutely. I think both teams are going in the locker room thinking they can win this game, so it'd be a good second half.
Absolutely. We'll be back to you in about 10 minutes' time.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now, I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Wait, use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
How to know if you should reach out to a friend. Your friend might be
worried, sad,
Grumpy, angry,
stressed, weird, rebellious,
anxious, antisocial,
lonely,
sleeping less,
sleeping more,
eating less,
eating more.
Look, there are a lot of things to watch out for, but you know your friend best. So if they're not acting themselves, why not say something?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
I'm Sandra, this is Jorge, and we were adopted in 2019. I remember when they first came to us, Michael was already a teenager. The whole cliche of, they're so lucky to have you guys, and it's the other way around. They have changed our family for the better. They chose to love us. They didn't have to. They chose us. Family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/team up.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Love is a lesson that doesn't end. It knows no conditions, so you better buckle in. Love keeps you on your toes. It never stops, only grows. Love isn't easy, it's a commitment, especially when they're being their most resistant. Love is finding the right seat so you can take a breath. But remember, love isn't lax, it always double checks. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Listen up, team. When I look around this room, I see a fighting team of brave antibodies. But the flu is coming in strong. The good news is, Anthony, the human we're tasked to protect, just got his flu shot, which supplied us with strong new gear to defend against the flu. So let's go fight for Anthony! Are you with me?
Let's work as a team to defend against the flu. Gear up with a flu shot to help protect others and reduce your risk of being sick or hospitalized with the flu. Learn more at getmyflushot.org.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing to keep us focused. A habit we never skip, to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Those 9 months were also 273 days of planning. What about your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. And let's not forget those barbecues you plan in detail for your family and your more vegetarian by the day best friends. That surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
What got me into basketball, I would say my family members. My sister played basketball, my brother played basketball. We always played in the front yard together, same with my dad.
I remember it was second grade recess, and it was my first time, it was first day of second grade, and there was a bunch of people playing basketball outside. And we started playing some games. That's when I told my mom when I went home I want to play basketball when it was winter time.
On the court, I would say the locker room after we beat Park Center was probably my favorite memory. It was just so hype, and I remember all the boys were celebrating together.
My favorite memory was probably last year beating Park Center in the state semis, and it was really fun.
Off the court, I would say the pasta feeds with the boys and the team, the whole program. Those are always really fun.
Being part of the team is just being together with all the guys and playing as a team.
To me, being part of a team means no one's above the rest. We're all equal. We're all contributing, and we share the success and we share the losses.
My advice for future basketball players is just try your best, and even if something isn't going your way, don't hang your head.
When times get rough, just keep battling through, keep going, it always gets better.
My advice to future basketball players is in the off season is the most important time to keep working and outwork everyone. That's when you can really grow as a player.
Yeah, welcome everybody back to second half basketball here in the 3-4A semifinal section game. Just if you're tuning in, we've got Eagan Wildcats taking on the Hastings Raiders. At half, the advantage is 39-33 Eagan.
Very intrigued to see what halftime adjustments each coach made and what team can execute it the best.
There's the look that we want right off the opening possession.
Great look. Can't ask for much better than that.
Nope. Good contest from Kevin Kemp. Wes Hoke looking to push. Back to Schreffer. I think we'll slow down a little bit here. Mikey looking to drive baseline. Got to be a little body help, right? Or they say he just stepped out?
He stepped out of bounds.
Before the body, maybe? Looked like he had a little help.
A little conversation between ref and player there. Not sure what that was about.
I'm going to guess Mikey was thinking the way I was, that he had a little help going out of bounds. But we play on.
Kind of like how the ref handled it there.
I do.
A little conversation. No quick technical or anything. Just let him know.
He knows it's an emotional game, right? These guys are playing for, win or go home. We're not senior heavy, but nobody wants to see the season wrap up.
Correct. It's going to be a tough night for somebody.
It looked like a little, and a little adjustment there, right? So we did a little better job fronting Lucas Voss on that one, and had a good look. Kevin Kemp in the lane to take that one.
I'd like to see Alex Schreffer pull that. You can see he thought about it. He's not a bad three-point shooter. Wish he had let that fly.
He's a really good three-point shooter. Just kind of picks and chooses when he wants to take it.
Yep. Good drive from Wesley. Hope draws the foul on number 22, Marlo Strain. That is his third right at the beginning of the second half. Be interesting to see. Hastings coach giving him a thumbs up, so I assume that means be smart and play on.
He must trust him. Only a sophomore, but he trusts him to stay out there with 3.
But if I'm wearing a blue jersey, I'm paying attention to where number 22 is, and I'm going right at him.
Absolutely.
Hope good with the first, takes him up to 6 points on the game. And good with the second. 41-33, Eagan Wildcats, 16:40 remaining in the ball game.
Maybe a little adjustment. We're going to throw the press on a little more.
Stroh with the drive. Nice inside hand finish.
Wow, over the big man, Kevin Kemp. That was impressive.
That takes him to double digits. I think he's the leading scorer in the game so far for Hastings, 10 points. Alex Schreffer able to collect the ball, swings back over to Mikey McKenzie for an open three.
That takes strength to make that pass. From the corner at half court to the corner at the opposite corner at the baseline. Impressive pass and a great shot by Mikey.
Well, they're going back like we talked about. Still pumping it inside to Lucas Foss. But Kevin Kemp ready for the challenge, blocks it. Mikey McKenzie with the pull. Yep. He is known for a heat check every once in a while.
It looked good from our angle, just a little deep off the back iron.
I think that would have been one of those no yeses, right? Unfortunately, didn't go, but we've seen him make that pull up. That last made 3, Mike McKenzie's leading scorer for the game for the Wildcats, and I believe and the game at 14 points.
Hastings keeps getting the ball inside and challenging Kemp, and so far Kemp has not allowed it.
I think at this point we'll let him keep trying that.
For sure.
All right, Hastings swinging around, trying to find it into Lucas Foss, but so we got to watch here. It's where he rolls up high and then rolls, and they find that slip pass, but they didn't switch this time. And again, I don't know how many blocks that's up to for Kemp, but it's not one.
He's not scared to challenge him.
Yeah.
But you think after 4 or 5 blocks in a row, he might think twice.
Yeah. Quick pull, gets it off before the buzzer. Oh, good dig from Will Barron. So we did not do a good job on the box out, but we did do a great job digging on the offensive rebound and got possession.
Eagan caught a break there.
Yep. Tried that skip pass we've been pretty successful with, but unfortunately Hastings got in the pass lane and got it over to Kyan Esterby for 3. Just like that, right back to a 6-point game.
Just got to cut down on them turnovers. Leading to easy offense for Hastings.
That's twice Mike McKenzie's used that ball fake and got to a good pull up on the baseline.
Second floater of the night for Mikey. He's got to continue to use it.
Yep. I'd love to see him add that to his repertoire. Because, I mean, clearly the scout's out, right? I mean, we've been able to get him some open looks here, but we've seen through the season, people know where he's at and that he's a shooter. So if he can add that pump fake and then a little floater to his game, that's going to be a big help for his career and for Eagan.
Schofer in that mid-range again.
And Schofer a little quiet today, but you look up and he's back to 9 points. So I'd love to see him get hot here in the second half and find that mid-range and just punish him with it.
Even on quiet nights, you look up at the scoreboard and you'll end up with 17,
Absolutely.
right? So
yeah.
He's just consistent.
Yeah, I don't know what the high-low range is on his season for, do you have 2 points and then 30? But man, he is Mr. Consistency in everything he does.
It's always nice to have a guy that you can count on each and every night. And only a junior, so we get him back for next year, which I would imagine him working hard through the off season, he'll be even better.
Yeah, and you think about, future's bright for Eagan. Prison is as well, and hopefully we'll see, string something together like we did last year where we finished third place in the Class 4A state tournament, maybe kind of coming out of nowhere. But, you look at the lineup, we've got a few seniors there, but really, Wes Hope from the starters, Alex Land and Kai Strunk give us some good minutes as well. But really, the vast majority of the team's coming back, and there's more talent coming up behind them.
Anytime you can return 4 starters, you're looking forward to next year, right? Got to live in the now, but the future's bright.
Yep, and paying a little bit of attention to the youth program. It's not always been the strongest program, but if you look, social media, you see more and more championships, more and more strong finishes in the state. So, kudos to the high school staff that's really put a lot of, effort back into the community and having some of the skills and drills and things that help the Eagan youth community get better.
Absolutely. The Eagan coaches are more than willing to help out. I know Coach McKenzie's helped out at various youth practices, so good to see them out in the community, and I think all their hard work is paying off. So back to the action here. Good ball movement by Eagan. Get an illegal screen on Donjay there, kind of moving as the ball is in the air there. Has to be set.
So speaking of which, coming out of timeout, Kyle Peterson, Alex Land, and Donjay Knox checked back into the game, joining Mike McKenzie and Alex Schreffer. Quick reset, 48-40, Eagan, 13-15 remaining in the ball game.
So hopefully the Eagan bench can come in and provide points just like they did in the first half here.
And keep that energy level up. That's not where we want to start, though. Didn't quite see who got back cut there, but Coach McKenzie won't be happy about that.
Yeah, just a lack of communication there. Someone lost their man.
I like to see Alex, with that pull-up right there. Unlucky.
By Peterson there, just
good effort.
Slipped out of his hands there.
Would love to see that go, but I think we'll, again, talking about Alex Schreffer, we'll take that shot. Good contest from Donjay Knox. Lucas Foss short on the attempt. Need to get the ball over midcourt.
Would love to see the stat sheet. That Foss puts it up.
Yes. Like I say, I'm not sure how many makes there's been. I know he's got some points, but it feels like it's been free throws more than anything.
Feels like a lot of shots.
Should stay with So it feels right now we're a little out of flow, a little out of rhythm. So just need the guys to just check in, slow down a little bit. We're getting a little sped up. Just settle down. Looks like Kai Strunk's going to be coming in, I would guess, for Mikey McKenzie. And good take to the rim.
Great penetration.
Kai and Esterby, and that takes him up to double digits, up to 10 points.
Cuts it to 4 here. We need good offensive possession here.
I think 4 is the closest we've been quite a while.
In a long time, yep.
Kyle Peterson with the pull and make for 3. That takes Kyle up to 8 points. Needed that shot there.
He showed up tonight, and he was just ready to be aggressive. This is impressive.
Hastings tries to answer with 3, but no good. Rebound goes to Alex Schreffer, pushes up to Mike McKenzie. Just settle in, boys, and look for a good shot here. Go to work, Alex. Good with the pull-up, just off the front rim. Good hustle, Kyle Peterson trying.
Shot's just a little flat right now.
It is. Everything is just front rim. And I've seen that a little bit, particularly the second half of the season, and quite honestly, for as much as, know Alex a little bit, he does what he can to take care of his body, but it's a long season with the minutes he plays. So sometimes when you start seeing him hit the front rim, you wonder just, tired legs, right?
Very possible.
But that said, I bet when we look up at the end of the game, he'll get where he needs to get. He'll make them.
He'll make them down the stretch, that's for sure.
Good look for Esterby. Good rebound. Donjay fought well for that. Stat books, the benefit goes to Alex Land, but I think Donjay did the hard work there.
Yep, he did all the dirty work on that possession.
Good find.
Great look by
Good
Schroeder.
dump inside. Oh, that's good offense. It's good look from Alex Schreffer. Eagan staff feels like maybe some contact there for Donjay, but you know, it goes both ways.
Very nice high-low set there. Get Schroeder in the high post. He can either shoot, look at to dump it down, or kick it out to our three-point shooter. So I expect to see more of that, of getting it to Schroeder in that high post.
Yeah, especially against that zone. I like to put it to him and let him make the decision.
Absolutely. Here's that 1-4 set. Last time they used it to get number 5, a three-point shot.
Good contest from Donjay. Good recovery. All right, Foss with the drive. No good on the finish. Foul goes on Alex Land.
Can hear some of the Hastings fans mad about something, but
yeah, the foul was called, so I'm not sure what they're mad about.
not sure what they're mad about.
You would think there was no foul called, but that said, Matthew Foss is at the free throw line. Good on his first attempt. I think that's his first point of the game. So we've done a good job. He's the leading scorer coming in. Hopefully we can continue to do a good job there and you know, keep him well off of average. Good with the second.
Just a junior, so he'll be back next year for someone that Eagan has to contend with again.
Yep. Hastings closes back up to a 5-point game at the 10-minute mark. Land looking back out. Alex Schreffer with the pull for 3, just off that front rim. Rebound goes to Stroh. Kick back out to Foss. Missed badly. Those are hard to rebound sometimes.
The coach used to tell me if you're wide open, there's probably a reason why you're wide open. But
swing over to Kyle Peterson, dumps it into Donjay. See if Donjay can use the size misadvantage. All right, Donjay a little hard off the glass, but Schreffer in the right spot, just like we talked about. Just like that, he's up to 11 with the putback.
He's getting good looks. He'll end up finishing them, but he's getting that double team and allowed Schroeder to get the offensive rebound. So
Stroh from 3 and good. Closes it back up to a 4-point game at the 9-minute mark. I think this one's going to go the distance, Jeremy.
Don't think the subs are going to. The JV's going to play tonight like they did against Burnsville.
You think so? Think we'll open it up?
No.
Oh, you said you don't think.
The
okay.
JV, I don't
I was
think
like,
JV will play tonight,
there's your bold prediction.
Yeah, that would have been a bold prediction.
Yeah, I was like,
against Burnsville, our JV got some time at the end, which is good to see get into a playoff game.
And that was after a slow start. You know, that game took a little while before we kind of settled in. Thought we were going to see something similar here, but Hastings fought back, so kudos to them.
Yeah, this Hastings team plays hard. They're not going to give up.
Oh, it's a great cut. Great vision from Alex Schreffer. Great cut from Kai Strunk. He's on the board up to 5 now after that made 3 in the first half, and just a terrific cut. All right, back into Good. I'm sorry, not Good, but Foss.
Good move there. Finishes with the opposite hand.
Say he's up to 9, but I'm not sure that that's not his first field goal. All right, see if Eagan's got an answer. Unfortunately, bounce pass got stolen. Gonna make from Weston Schultz, takes us to 2-point game. Gotta imagine coming out of this timeout, we'll probably be back to kind of the main 5 here.
I would imagine. I think we got to get Kemp back in there and kind of take advantage of the shorter squad that we have out there right now. I'd get Kemp back out there. He was doing a really good job of protecting the paint the whole game.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see what they run out of here. If we run an offensive set here, try to get either Mikey a 3, maybe Schroeder in that high post, maybe Donjay on the block. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach McKenzie draws up here.
So if you, as coach, if you know you're going to take that timeout, do you take it there to talk to your team, or do you wait until it gets back up into the front court so you can draw up something as a sideline out of bounds?
Good question, depending on what you're most comfortable with, what your team's good at. And it'll be interesting to see if he's drawing up a set or he's just yelling at him because of the turnovers in the defense, right? 'Cause
Right.
sometimes coaches just need to vent.
Yes. I think he was going to vent regardless. Just wasn't sure if he wanted to wait, 3 seconds and then let him have it. But
I would say there was probably half the time I was venting. Then he got settled down, got the boys pumped up, and then probably drew up a play here. So Hastings really hasn't switched up their defenses, so we should know what they're going to run here. So.
All right, so for Eagan, we got Alex Schreffer, Alex Land, Will Barron, Kai Strunk, and Donjay. So they didn't quite make the adjustment we thought they might, but see what we got drawn up here. Quick swing over to Strunk in the corner. Good take from Will Barron. Oh, it looked like a lot of help there, but got the putt back. Sorry, it was Alex Land, said Will Barron. All right, chance for Hastings to tie or take the lead. All right, get it. Oh, nice back cut. That was Matthew Foss, and that is tie game now. And with that, Kevin Kemp set to check back in. I believe I saw Mike McKenzie at the scorer's table. So
definitely momentum on the side of Hastings right now.
No good. Good rebound from Donjay Knox and putback.
Donjay says enough with that momentum.
All right, now we've got back cut a couple times, so we need to adjust a little bit on defense, understand what they're doing there.
Good closeout by Donjay.
Wall up. And good. They got the mismatch they wanted, though. They had Alex Land on him, so we got to get Kevin Kemp back in, take that away. Starting to let Lucas Foss get going a little bit.
Yep, got their post player matched up on one of our guards, and he sealed them down low.
Swing over to Will Barron, drive on the baseline. And we got a foul on the ground. Only second team foul on Hastings. So again, both teams at 2 team fouls. So no foul trouble to speak of here in the second half. All tied up, 6:10 remaining.
Refs are letting them play tonight. I like that, Let the players decide who wins this game.
I don't think the Hastings crew agrees with us behind from some of the feedback, but I feel like it's been pretty physical on both sides and called pretty equal. And good take from Wes Hoke. And again, I think that's a good no call, right? He's vertical, didn't come down, you can make contact. So often you see that as an anticipatory whistle, like when they let that go.
Now they're back cut.
Just back cut, but we got to make that adjustment. Are they setting a screen and then cutting off of it? Is that what's happening?
They're just faking out to the 3 and back cutting us.
Okay.
And I think we're concerned with their three-point shooting and kind of getting lost a little bit.
There's that pull up. All right, Cats, let's get a stop here.
He's making me look good now. I know he missed a couple from that mid-range, but that's just pure.
Yeah, and he's going to make them when they matter. Too much of a competitor not to. Good on-ball defense from Wesley Hope.
There's
cut again.
Back cut.
All right, ball off of Foss.
I think Will Barron's just got a hand on it.
Just enough, but we got to be careful of that. They're selling that out to 3 and then just cutting off of it.
Just have to be a little more careful. Give them a step. Don't get backdoored. Make them make an 18-footer over a 2-footer.
Into Kemp, see if he can go to work. Oh, loses the ball. And that's that look we hadn't really got for Kevin Kemp and wanted to get.
He had the mismatch there, just good defense.
Stroke, good contest by Alex Schreffer. All right, Schreffer slows it down just a little bit. Alex Schreffer looking for the drive, and good.
Great left-handed finish by
He's going to get going now. He's not ready to be done for the season.
The junior says this is his time.
All right, let's see what response Hastings has. A little fumble and good. Schultz didn't ever really get his hand on it until he let it go.
What a great high school basketball game. Both teams not wanting to go home, both performing at a high level down the stretch here.
Swing over to Mike McKenzie, stuck in the corner. Back out to Schreffer. We've got about 13, no need to rush. Swing over to Wesley Hope, pulls from 3, just short. Kemp fights for the rebound, but going to go to Hastings, down 1. Alex Land's going to check in for Will Barron. I think a little discussion with Coach McKenzie a little bit about that back cut that got Barron a couple times.
I believe Hastings called that timeout.
I believe
right
so.
There, Matt?
Yeah, it wasn't Coach McKenzie. He was busy talking to Will, so I think that definitely came from the Hastings side. Looking to see if, yep, scoreboard just updated. So, yep, 2 timeouts, which could come end up mattering, right? Close game. So, so that'd be something to keep an eye on as you know, how many timeouts each team has.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'll be interesting to see what Hastings comes out here. You know, if they get, you know, number 5 right now, Schultz just hit a 3. Do you try to get him another look? Do you try to get it into Voss inside? Be interesting to see what type of offensive set they run here.
All right, on the court for the Cats, Kevin Kemp, Mikey McKenzie, Alex Schreffer, Wes Hoke, and Alex Land.
Eagan coming out in a diamond press.
Hastings able to break it quickly.
Good hustle by Eagan to get back there, not give up an open look.
Yeah, it's always a challenge with the diamond, right? When it works, it's great, but when it doesn't, you got to get back. Oh, it's a lot of contact. There you go. That's got to be a foul on Stroh, which is his 4th, I believe. Hastings doesn't agree, but I'm not sure what else Alex Schreffer can do. He's up vertical, catching the ball, and gets totally displaced from his spot.
I mean, the Hastings football coach would have been impressed with that play, so I don't know what they're arguing.
Yeah, but they're going to let Stroh play on, but that's 4 for him. So again, if we get a mismatch with him, attack.
He's kind of in the middle of that 3-2 zone look, so really tough to get fouls on him in that position.
All right, looks like Weston Schultz to the rack, takes him up to 17 on the game, I believe, and Hastings Raiders back up by 1, 3 minutes to go.
That's their first lead since early in the first half.
Mikey McKenzie with the good look, in and out. Alex Schreffer, good rebound and foul.
I think that's his 5th.
Is that on 22?
Or 33,
33.
Sorry.
No, only his 3rd. All right, Alex Schreffer to the line.
Really good look by McKenzie there, just in and out, but great hustle by Schreffer.
And good on the first. Brings us back to a tie game, 2:48 remaining.
Will Barron's back into the game.
Get the board!
And Schreffer good with the second.
Just pure, didn't touch rim.
Hastings pushes up quick to Foss. Foss swings it over to Hendrickson. Good for 3. The freshman's played well, 10 points.
He's impressive, taking big shots. You know, 2.5 minutes left in the game, and he's taking clutch shots. That's impressive.
Didn't hesitate at all. 2-point advantage for Hastings. Wesley Hoke looking to answer.
The senior tells the freshman, I can do that too.
Anything you can do. Supposed to finish, right? Yeah, I can do that. At the old Michael Jordan Gatorade, something like that.
Absolutely. Ooh, Kemp. Ball kind of whizzed by his head. Has to get his head turned there. That would have been a steal.
Oh, help down. Not sure what happened there. I thought McKenzie was in good position for the help, and they just kind of let him spin away. Oh, a lot of contact. Because I'll tell you this, Alex Schreffer doesn't miss that shot like that without contact.
It looked like he got hacked across the arm, but we have to play on.
Yeah, not going to get every call you want. All right. See if Hastings stays aggressive here or if they try to take the air out of the ball a little bit. Nursing a 1-point lead.
Looks like they're going to work the shot clock a little bit here.
Stroh thought about the three, kicks back out to Foss. Foss up, no good. Good rebound from Alex Schreffer. Schreffer looking to push. Dumps to Kemp. No good, but there's on the man on the spot. Alex Schreffer with the putback. Cats back up 1 minute to go.
And just like that, Schreffer's at 19 points.
Right where we said he'd be.
Yep.
All right, Cats, let's get a stop here. Could have been a moving screen up top there.
Eagan's basis for their program's defense. They're going to need it here.
Stay home, Kevin. Oh, great deflection from Hoke. Slow down, boys. 5 seconds. Might be a timeout here if I'm thinking. Make sure we got a plan.
About 5 seconds between shot clock and game clock here. 27 seconds left on the shot clock. 32 seconds left on the game clock.
Yep, Hastings just had to commit the first foul, so they're at 5. Got to think they're going to, play it out for a couple, 3 seconds, try to trap and steal, and then they've got to set at least 2 more fouls. We're going to get into the backcourt.
Foul right away as I try to get a steal first.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Give it a couple seconds and see if you can get it. Got to call that contact. Again, I understand they're cheering for their team, but you can't body check a guy in the backcourt. All right.
6-team foul on the Raiders.
Yep, next one will put us on the line. Got to think they're going to try to get it into Michael McKenzie. He's an 85% shooter. Him or Alex Schreffer, but we do need to get it up across midcourt here. Oh, found a quick break. Maybe had a chance to dump that down to Kemp. All right, Will Barron to the line. Shooting the 1-and-1. Foul's going to go on Matthew Foss. His first, so no worries there. And I think here we usually go a little offense-defense, I think, in these situations with Mikey and Alex.
The only negative with substituting him out is if we do get the stop, we don't have one of our best free throw shooters out there.
Absolutely.
But kind of the price you got to pay.
All right, first one's important here. They're all important, but need the first. Just off the rim. All right, got to get a stop, boys. Timeout, Hastings. Oh, that ball hit all kinds of part of the rim.
Normally a free throw he makes, but maybe a little nerves there.
Hey, that's a tough spot. I don't want to shoot that thing.
No, I was nervous just watching it. So. But
you can practice a lot in the empty gym, put in all the work, but you can't replicate that situation for practice.
No, I think every kid shoots it, or at the NBA Finals, down 1, 2 seconds left, right? You're going to the free throw line, but until you're in a gym with all these people and the Hastings student section yelling at you, until you experience it.
Yep.
But
good thing, hey, we still got the lead here. Got to play defense, get one more stop's all it takes, and then we'll be on our way.
Absolutely. So, once again, I know I've said it before, but interesting to see what Hastings will do here, who they're going to target, right? Will the freshman take the big shot? It'll be interesting to see. It seems like he's got ice in his veins.
Yeah, he's not scared to shoot it. They've obviously been trying to pump it down to Foss inside.
Number 5.
Law of averages, he may get one, but I'll take our chances with Kemp posted up against him. So tough to say. They got a lot of scores. You look up on the board, they've got a lot of guys with made buckets. So
I mean, any one of these guys looks like they're willing to take the last shot. They all feel like they can score. So Eagan's just got to play a really good man-to-man D. I would try not to switch a guard onto one of their posts, but we'll see what will happen.
that's a smart decision there. So we were at 2 team fouls. So we gave the foul there. Can do that another 3 times, 3 more times.
I would like to see them run a little more clock before they take that foul. It was like instant. I'd let them dribble a little bit.
Yeah, because there, you only burned about half a second. Maybe, don't let them get a shot off, and for the love of everything, don't let them get into a shooting position.
And when are you going to start playing D? Because you don't want to foul till 6, because then the next one would be bonus, right?
Exactly.
So I'm guessing one more foul by Eagan here to get it to 5, and then we're going to play it out.
Yep. Would have liked to have seen them not give that one quite so quick, though. That was not even a second off the clock.
So even if we fake like we're going to foul, maybe throw them off base a little bit too, right? Expecting the foul, maybe get a travel or something, but we'll see how they play it.
Yeah, it's a good point, Jeremy. I mean, if they're, you come to sell it and maybe they, get a little jittery or go to cover up the ball because they expect the contact to come. And I think there, the biggest risk you take is a ref with a quick whistle because they think you're going to foul, right? Because baseball just did. So, but it's not a bad idea, Give them a little fake pressure, and then if they don't bite on it, then you give them a foul, and maybe with that you've ran a couple seconds.
Would you ever think of the idea of changing your defense on this one possession?
Nah, you got to. It's too hard to. They're smart kids, but they're a bunch of 16 to 18-year-olds. Don't make them overthink it. They're already nervous. You practice this long, and you got what you do, and you got a philosophy. You live and die with it. I think.
I like it. Because sometimes as a coach you can outsmart yourself, right?
Yes,
Just
you
like,
can.
why did I switch that defense up, right, when our man's working? So looks like we're staying in that man-to-man defense.
All right, see if we, like I said, we know we've got a foul to give, but when do we give it? Play a little defense here. See again, that's 1.5 seconds. All right, so you could give one more, but like you said, then that puts you a little bit in danger. So I think at this point, you play some defense.
But now we're getting down to the point, too. If they score, doesn't leave us a whole lot of time to.
Henderson, it's got to be a travel. Oh, rebound goes to Hope. Goodness, Cats escape.
Man, the refs really let him play there.
That was physical.
He took a couple extra steps on
that. Yeah, absolutely.
Shot off.
He had already set and did the step through, but you can take one step for that set through, but not 2. But you know what? Ball don't lie. So that would have been a tough way to go down on pretty clear travel. So we'll take it. Cats advance. Do you know when we play? I don't know who we play yet.
I think it's next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Next Thursday. We presume it will be against Apple Valley, but maybe they get upset.
You never know. So if this is the last game, thank you very much to Eagan TV. Been great partners this entire season, bringing all home games to the Cats fans far and wide. And if you can, find a way to tune in for the section final. See if we can't get these Cats back to state.